This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WLCS TV 20, junior high basketball. My name is Gary Pelter, and we're out here at Southview Middle School getting things underway with the Longfellow, right off the bat. And Joe, the dark team is...
that
would be the Longfellow team. Okay.
That's correct.
Give credit where credit is due. Ariana Rio with the first basket of the ball game. As we're getting things underway, ladies and gentlemen. Longfellow going to be inbounding the basketball. That'll be more inbounding to Rios once again. Rios bringing across the timeline. She has the first basket of the ball game. It is 2-0 in favor of Longfellow. Shot up and a little bit short. There's a whole host of girls underneath that basket. This is 7th grade basketball action. I'll let you know that Southview is in the white and Longfellow is in the navy blue.
They all say, well, actually, in this instance, the Longfellow, their away uniforms say Titans, and Southview's home jerseys say Lorain.
Well, there you go. But they are all Lorain, and they are all Titans.
Yes, they are.
There we go, the top of the key. Witt with the basketball down in the corner, and it's stolen away. Southview bringing the ball the other way, and that is Barraro with the basketball, and it's turned over, going back to the other direction now. Shot is up and missed, and it's going to go. We got the A team down here, but I didn't see what Al Ivy officiating down on the baseline. He's going to give the ball back to Longfellow.
Yeah, I just think that was out of bounds.
Right to inbound the basketball. Inbounds it to. Let me see what we've got going on here. Well, I don't have a 43 from. I have a 42. I'm thinking that 43 may be 42.
Not sure.
Going back the other way, we're going to turn it over. Southview's got the basketball at the top of the key. The ball is tipped away, and that's Witt with the basketball. Losing it down in the key and recovering the ball down there. Get a number. That was Cash with the basketball. Oh, all right. I do have a number. I do have 43. 43 is more.
All right.
They're on my sheet, but they're not in numerical order, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
So bear with me for a minute. But we'll get this all straightened out. We'll get the right names with the right numbers, if they're available. That was Jerfy taking the basketball down into the lane, but turned over, going the other way.
Well, we got a line switch here.
Our other A-team official on the other end with the basketball right now, that's Nate Smith. Their quality official from here in Lorain County. Now as we have some wholesale changes. Longfellow bringing the ball up. That's Tony Brown. Brown over, long cross-court pass. Tinsley down low to Casey. Ball's tipped around and
Got a foul on 23.
yeah, we're going to have a foul on Southview. Or foul on, foul on Longfellow. It was McKinney that got called for that one. So Southview will be inbounding the ball. Jerfy with the basketball. Picks up a dribble. Ball's turned over. Intercepted by Brown. Brown dribbling out on the right wing. Down to Casey. Ball's turned over, and now Southview coming back the other way. Shoemate with the ball taken away. Shot is up, but no good. Longfellow's going to keep possession of the basketball. And I think we're going to have another foul.
23 of
That one's going to be on
Southview.
Ebony Simmons. Gets called for the foul. It's going to remain Longfellow's basketball. 2:39 remaining in the first quarter of play. The score is still 2-0 in favor of Longfellow. Longfellow once again in the dark, in the navy.
Boy, Gary, the first bucket was like within seconds. I thought we were going to have a scoring fest here, but since then, that's been it.
You're absolutely correct, Joe. I didn't even get a chance to barely get my head up off the sheet to see who was in the game at that point when the ball was tipped, and next thing you knew, we had a basket. All right. B. McKinney inbounding the basketball for Longfellow. And you can't shuffle on the sidelines. You have to hold your position.
Yeah, it's a teaching moment here. I think,
and that's all right. It's seventh
right, yeah.
grade. That's the way we learn. And that time the ball was on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Ball don't lie. That was very nice by the official there. Oh, that going the other way.
Well, that being said, it's not a regional championship game. It's a seventh grade game here, and
it is the Battle of Lorain.
It is. I'll agree with that. That doesn't make it any less important, but it's a teaching experience.
Oh, here we go.
Ball's intercepted, taken back the other way. And we got a scrum down below. And Elizabeth Manning coming out of there with the rebound. It kicked it up, took it down the floor, and getting the rebound was Shoemate for the Southview team, and now it's taken away, going back the other way. McKinney with the basketball, hands it off to Brown. Brown puts up the shot, no good, off the iron. And McKinney tracked it down over in the corner, but
McKinney's a player. I can tell she's an athlete.
We're going to have a timeout here, Joe.
All right.
And with 1:59 remaining in the first quarter of play, we've got Longfellow on top, 2-0.
Yeah, we've got a big event coming up here. Yeah, I'll get you the information.
We've got the envelope. In the envelope, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I am proud to let you know that the Lorain Sports Hall of Fame will have their annual fundraiser steak fry on Sunday, March 8th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Amherst Eagles, located at 1161 Milan Avenue in Amherst. Dinner is $25 per ticket. It includes a steak, baked potatoes, salad, roll, beverage, and dessert, with $5 of the ticket price going towards a 50-50 raffle. A basket raffle also will be held. The athletic department has tickets for anyone that is interested.
That's a fun event. I've gone to that the last couple years, and the steaks are excellent.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's Sunday, March 8th. Longfellow with the basketball. And I'm not sure whether we had a foul or the ball was just
out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds there. Once again, the ball's knocked out of bounds, poked away by McKinney. Ball's inbounded and stolen by Brown. Longfellow with the basketball. Long shot by Manning.
I like McKinney. I think we're going to see her at the varsity level in a few years. Probably a lot of these girls, but she's got a lot of hustle in her there.
Southview brings the ball across the court. across the timeline. Kicks it out front. There's Jackson with the shot. The rebound up. Short by Shoemate. But what do we got going on here? We got a foul on the shot.
Ooh, got some
I
free throws.
think.
Yep. Southview at the line shooting 2.
And
Chance to tie this up.
Lily Barraro with an opportunity to put a couple of free throws in, try and tie the ball game up. First one is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Lily with the second shot up, and that one is short. So somewhere in there you got to find a happy medium.
Right.
Maybe
Long,
next
little
time.
short. Yeah.
Inbounding the basketball for Longfellow. Manning with the inbounds pass. Stolen away by Jerfy. And then stolen back by Brown. Brown takes it coast to coast, puts up the shot, no good off the iron. And Southview comes out with the basketball, taking the ball down the floor. That was once again Jerfy. Jerfy puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Casey. Casey taking it across the timeline and stolen away once again. But Longfellow ending up with the basketball. That is Manning with the basketball, dribbling it out there on the right wing. Picks up her dribble.
Held ball.
And we've got a held ball call. And it's going to remain in possession of Longfellow.
And we have a timeout, I believe, White.
And we got a 30-second timeout with 31 seconds to go. 2-0 in favor of Longfellow. It was Mariana Rios with the only basket off the opening tip of the ball game.
And this will be our first of 2 doubleheaders for the girls middle school. We have one later in February. Always great to take TV 20 out to the middle schools, get some coverage for the lower levels.
And I will make sure, if I'm there, Joe, that the names will be in numerical order.
Yeah.
It makes it slightly challenging. All right, we've got Longfellow inbounding the basketball. Once again, Longfellow in the navy blue. Up on the top of the key with the basketball. That was McKinney. McKinney passes it off. Coming around the basket, that's Tinsley. Puts a shot up and in.
How about that?
9 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. The ball is stolen away and stolen back. Southview dribbles it across the timeline right there. That was Jackson dribbling it across the timeline. And we have the end of the first quarter and Longfellow with a 4-0 lead. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more 7th grade girls basketball right after this.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
There's a lot of hidden dangers out there in cyberspace. Never put your personal information online unless you ask your parents and they say that it's fine. Before you log on, don't be hasty. Please be smart with online safety. Stop and think before your connection. Use these steps for your protection. Online safety. Stop. Think. Connect.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out here at Southview Middle School. It's 7th grade girls basketball action. Southview and Longfellow. And I want to let you know that Southview is in the white and Longfellow is in the dark. They're in the navy. And Longfellow is right now holding a 4-0 lead. Shot is up and a little short by Cash.
Held ball.
And we're going to have another held ball, and this one's going to go back to Longfellow. Inbounding the basketball will be Wright. Wright inbounds the basketball, and the shot is immediately up by Rios. No good, but Longfellow retains possession. Rios with another shot off the back of the backboard. It's going to bounce out of bounds and go back over to Southview. Both teams are getting some shots, Joe, but
up in action's fierce up and down the court. Everybody's getting 10,000 steps today.
Yes.
But yeah, the ball's just not falling through the hoop.
We got a shot up and off the iron. That was by Hall. No good. Jerfy with the basketball gets the rebound. The ball tipped out. Taking it down the floor is Wright. Right up with the layup. No good. And the follow-up and stick back by Rios. And she is the leading scorer with 4 points in the ballgame. 4:50 to go in the second quarter of play. And it's 6-0. Longfellow pitching a shutout right now. Got Jerfy putting up a shot, going to go to the free throw line for a couple of free throw attempts.
Try to get Southview on the board here.
These are only the second set of free throw attempts in the ball game. That one is, of course, unsuccessful. Nobody's found a way to get it down in the free throw line so far yet, Joe.
Yeah, we'll see if their luck can change here.
Aubrey
Jerfy
puts it up and in.
All right.
First points of the ball game for Southview. 6-1 in favor of Longfellow. Bringing it across the timeline. That's Rios. Rios bringing it to the free throw line, putting it up herself. No good off the back of the iron. The ball's bouncing around. And Jerfy with the rebound, and she kicks it out to Simmons. Simmons brings it up, has a couple of defenders on her, and the ball is knocked out of bounds.
Should stay with Southview.
All right. I wasn't quite sure. I thought maybe they might have knocked it off Simmons' leg on the way out, but no, it's going to be Southview's basketball.
And not anymore.
And it's promptly turned over. Going the other way, putting up the shot, that was Witt. Simone Witt going to go to the free throw line. First free throw attempts of the afternoon for Longfellow. Then we got more coming down and filling in her spot in the free throw line. Shot is up and no good. Witt shooting the second of two. Puts it up and no good. Tipped around and nobody knew where it was.
It was out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds, and it's going to be Southview's basketball. And official Al Ivies are moving her out from under the basket so she doesn't hit the basket with the ball. Jerfy taking the ball herself. Down, and the ball's turned over, going back the other way. Coming down the floor is Wright. Wright takes it up, puts it up herself off the back of the basket. No good, but the follow-up and basket is good by Witt. her first basket of the ball game. 8-1 in favor of Longfellow. Ball is inbounded. Simmons with the basketball. Intercepting the pass, Witt down low. Longfellow, she brings it up herself. Taking it coast to coast, puts it up and in.
Wow.
And Witt is on fire. She's got 4, 10-1 in favor of Longfellow. 3:23 remaining in this second quarter of play. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout, and it's going to be a timeout for Southview. While we confer on things.
So how was your holiday?
My holiday was wonderful, Joe.
Oh, that's great.
You went on a little trip.
I did. Yep.
I stayed local.
Went to Virginia Beach. That was kind of nice. Weather's been really good both here.
All over, except if you went to Florida to get away from weather,
Right.
and it's been cold down there the last week.
Right. Yeah, not much snow. Well, the one potential for a snow day last Saturday, well, it was a Saturday. If it would have been on a Friday, we might have had. But there's no, I know all the students are always looking for snow days, but we haven't had hardly any snow at all.
Yes, we've been spoiled. Those of us that remember the old days with a lot of snow. I mean, they've been popping up the things about the blizzard of '77 lately.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That was snow.
Yes, it was.
All right, when we come out, we're going to have, I believe, Longfellow inbounding the basketball. Coach Hall over there is instructing his team on what they're to do. I think Al Ivey and Nate Smith are going to give them another moment or two here before they go over and say, hey, we got to play a game here.
I think there is some question about the book. I think there's a technical foul. If I heard them correctly. That's it. Yep. Nate Smith come over. Somebody was not in the book. Oh.
And putting up the free throw there was Jackson, not successful.
So technical foul. That's 2 shots and the ball.
Jackson puts the shot up and no good. And it's going to be Southview ball at half court. Lily Bararo to inbound the basketball. Inbounds it to Jackson. Jackson dribbling it down on the right baseline. Going to put up the shot just inside the three-point arc. No good. Coming back the other way. Longfellow with the basketball. That's right with the basketball. Puts it up, no good. Ball tipped around and out of bounds. Going to be Southview's basketball. Going to get some wholesale changes here on the other side for Longfellow. McKinney tips the ball away. Long inbound pass across half court. It's going to be to Contreras over to Shoemate. No good. Longfellow to bring the ball back down the other way. 2:47 remaining in the second period of play. Putting the shot up and no good. That was Manning. Ball's tipped around and it's going to go out of bounds. Back to Southview. No, back to Longfellow. We had a Southview player lining up out of bounds, but they said no, it's dark blue. Shot is up. That was by Brown, no good. Once again, another shot up and no good. And that was Shoemate to get the rebound, taking it down coast to coast. Pulls up. Gets it over to Jackson. Jackson high off the backboard, no good. Taking it back down the other way. Brown pulls up. Short shot, no good. It'll be McKinney with the basketball over to. That was Tinsley with the shot. Coming back the other way, Southview, 1:47 remaining in the second quarter play. The ball is out of bounds and going to go to Longfellow. Longfellow holds a 10-1 lead with 1:43 remaining here in the second period of play. McKinney with the basketball. Gets it up court to Brown. Brown in the key. Shot is up. No good. Coming back the other way.
Traveling.
And she got called for traveling.
Yeah, at this level, there's some things that the refs will kind of overlook because it is kind of a developmental level. But yeah, 4 steps probably doesn't do it.
Yeah, they've been very generous with their allowing of steps this afternoon, but that one was just a little too much. I mean, 1.5 is the rule. They've been letting them get away with 2 quite regularly. Brown gets it across the timeline, puts a shot up off the backboard. No good. Rebounded up there by Casey. Longfellow with the basketball, inbounds it, stolen away. That was Shoemade with the steal. Takes it coast to coast.
And put Southview back at the line.
Southview with another opportunity at the charity stripe. They've had 6 chances so far this afternoon. They have been successful on 1 of them for their only point. Anya misses the first. We've got 1 more. Puts it up, short off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Brown for Longfellow. Brown brings it across the timeline herself. Got Contreras on her. Shot is up from the left elbow. That was Tinsley, put it up, but no good. The ball is going to roll. I thought it was going to be out of bounds or something was going to go on. And what have we got going on here?
Held ball.
Another held ball situation. That was Jerfy with the basketball for Southview, and I think that was McKinney in there for Longfellow, and they're going to say it's Southview's basketball. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, it's Southview in the white and Longfellow in the navy there in the dark blue. Shot is up and no good, but the follow-up for the first basket of the ball game by Schumi.
All right.
Her first points of the afternoon and the first basket for Southview. It is now 10-3 in favor of Longfellow with 9 seconds to go. The shot is up and in. And that's going to be it for the first half of play. And after 2, it's Longfellow 12 and Southview 3. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with second half action right after this.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Opportunities that move us forward. Opportunities to serve part-time in your community while continuing their full-time careers or education to help keep our nation safe at home and around the globe. Explore your opportunities in the Air Force Reserve.
Back out here at Southview Middle School. 7th grade girls basketball action. My name is Gary Pelter. I'm here with Joe Bach and Southview with the basketball. And we are getting the third quarter underway. It is 12-3 in favor of Longfellow. And Longfellow with the basketball. We want to let you know that last basket of the first half was scored by Tony Brown. Did not have that information for you, but we clarified it. She did get the last basket of the first half. And as I said that, we had a basket scored going the other way.
That's 14-3.
And who did we have on that one, Joe? Southview coming back the other way.
Well, that was Longfellow on the bucket.
Yeah, that was Longfellow on the bucket. Southview's trying to get one back to answer on the other side. And we're going to have Southview inbounding the basketball. It's 14-3 in favor of Longfellow. Ball's turned over, going back the other way. It's right with the basketball, going to take it herself coast to coast. Layup off the iron, no good, but Longfellow with the rebound. And that was put up by Mariana Rios.
Nice.
Simmons to inbound the basketball. Inbounds it to Jerfy. Jerfy takes the ball outside the three-point arc. Turns the ball over. It's Cash with it. Cash dribbles it herself. Jerfy tips it away. Shot is up by Rios. Rios' shot goes off the iron, but it's going to end up back in the hands of a Longfellow. Ball is tipped. Coming back the other way. Jerfy puts it up. Three-point shot, no good, unsuccessful. Coming back, Longfellow with the basketball. Coming up, that was Tinsley. No good. Coming back the other way. Shoemate with the basketball. Across the timeline to Jackson. Jackson tries to get it down low to Simmons. Couldn't handle it. It's going to come back the other way in favor of Longfellow, I believe. We've got more wholesale changes, Joe.
Line shifts in hockey.
That's right. Coming across the timeline, it's Brown with the basketball. Brown puts a shot up off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around down there, and Wright came out with it.
Held ball.
But they're going to call a held ball because we got some defensive hands on that ball as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know it's 16-3 in favor of Longfellow, and they are wearing the dark. They're in the Navy. They have a 16-3 lead with 3:28 remaining in the third period of play.
A little confusion on the court here. Timeout.
And we're going to have a timeout. And we're going to take this opportunity to let you know that whether you're a beginner athlete or training for the big leagues, you deserve the best care available. That's why Cleveland Clinic Sports Health offers treatments and services for all your sports medicine needs. Call 877-440-TEAM or visit sportshealth.org to learn more. Once again for you, the Cleveland Clinic Sports Health, treating pro athletes and you.
Big thanks to them. Got quite a crowd here today for a middle school game. It's
who's going to say when I was
pretty darn packed. It's good to see parents, family members, siblings out here watching, rooting on for their team.
Yeah, nice group over here for you know, we got the double header going today, but
that's right.
All right, right to inbound the basketball for Longfellow. She inbounds it to Manning. Ball's tipped around and knocked away, but Brown's going to end up with it for Longfellow. Brown brings the ball up around that right wing, tosses it up, and effortlessly gets it to go through.
Easy for you to say.
Yes.
Very nicely done, though. That makes it 18-3.
Ball is tipped around, and once again, Longfellow with the basketball. That time Brown tried to put that shot up, and it was blocked. Jerfy got a hand on it, coming back the other way. Up and looking for the layup. That was Jackson, but no good. Up, no good. Jackson again. Up, no good. One more, and this time Longfellow comes out
they had
with it.
6 whacks at it.
Did not get one of those to go down. Coming down the other way right. Uncontested layup, up and in, and she makes it look easy on the other end. It's 20-3 in favor of Longfellow. Inbound to Jerfy. Jerfy has the ball tipped away. Longfellow taking the ball up. Brown with the basketball. Puts it up, around, no good. Up by Wright. Tipped away, coming back the other way. That was Shoemate with the basketball, and on the ground, Barraro
is fouled.
Fouled. She's going to be going to the...
Nope.
Nope, inbounds.
That was on the floor. And I don't think we're over the limit yet. Yeah, if you get a chance, maybe you could read. I know Longfellow, Southview gave us some information about some of the players.
I was just looking some of that up over here while we had a dead ball situation.
All right.
Coming back the other way once again. Nice layup there by Rios.
Nice form.
She's got a basket, and it is 22-3 in favor of Longfellow, and the ball is once again intercepted. That was right with the shot, no good. Taking it back the other way. Dribbling it and losing control of it over there. That was number 23. That was Simmons. We're going to have some, looks like we're going to have a substitution over there.
Yep.
Ebony Simmons, her favorite food is hot wings, and her favorite color is blue.
Blue. Oh, I love hot wings too.
Inbounding the basketball over there on the other side. That is Barraro. Up for you for the shot. That was Jerfy, unsuccessful. Coming back the other way, it was Barraro giving a little bump.
Another foul on the floor, so that'll be inbounded.
Inbounding the basketball is right underneath the basket. Over to Manning. Manning dribbling it, picks up her dribble, and it's stolen away.
Ripped out of her arm.
Coming back the other way, Jackson, no good. Pulled down, and we're gonna have another held ball.
Use the backboard.
That was Moore that came down with the basketball for Longfellow. Once again, inbounding is going to be right. Coming back the other way, Brown. Brown, and the ball is knocked away. That was Jerfy. Jerfy's favorite player is LeBron James, I'll have you know. That's not a bad player to emulate. Ball's knocked away, going to go the other way. Southview going to get the basketball. 39 seconds remaining in the third period of play. 22-3 in favor of Longfellow. Jerfy with the basketball puts the shot up outside the three. I think there was a hand on that. Brown bringing it down, putting up the shot, no good. The ball was tipped, but I think that Brown was standing on the in line. So we're going to kick it back the other way, going in favor of Southview. Southview bringing the ball up. It's Jerfy bringing it up, 18 seconds to go in the third quarter of play. She has got, once again, cash on her. The ball's tipped away, and coming back is Wright. Wright puts it up and in. Wright with 4 points in the ball game. 24-3, and that's the end of the third quarter of play, ladies and gentlemen. 24-3 in favor of Longfellow. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Back out here at Southview Middle School. Southview with the basketball. They got a lot of ground to make up. It's Longfellow ahead 24-3 starting this fourth quarter of play. And Longfellow coming out of there with the basketball, taking it back the other way. That's going to be Wright putting up the shot and in. Well,
Gary, they've certainly had their opportunities. There was one trip down the court, they had 6 whacks at the basket. And it went everywhere but in.
Yeah, sometimes you just have days like that, but
yeah,
it's tough for. And that's Jerfy with the ball on the ground. She does hand it off high off the backboard. That was Janae Jackson. Janae Jackson putting up that 3, and that's appropriate because her favorite player is Stephen Curry.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa, ball tipped away, coming back the other way. This is Wright. Wright puts the ball up. No good that time.
It was whacked on the way up there, so she'll be shooting, I do believe.
I was going to say, I just was looking at this card here for Janae Jackson, and her favorite player is Stefan Curry, but her favorite teacher is Mrs. Tilton.
Oh.
Free throw up, and no good. Wright's got another one, another attempt. We haven't seen a lot of success from the charity stripe this afternoon here, Joe.
Have not. That 1 for 10?
One goes off the top of the iron, front of the iron. And the basketball around, Jerfy puts it up, and I think Jerfy's going to have an opportunity at the free throw line. (26-3). 4:34 remaining in the 4th period. Jerfy's free throw is
online, but a little short.
Little short that time. She actually has the only successful free throw of the afternoon. And that one rolls around the rim, but no good.
Traveling's the call.
And traveling is a call, and they're going to give it to Southview to inbound the basketball. Putting the shot up, and a very high shot there by Shoemate. Ball's tipped around in favor of Southview. They come out with the ball. Shoemate puts another shot up, no good. Ball tipped around once again. Jerfy with the basketball out there. Got a couple of Longfellow girls covering her. The ball's shot up once again. And Southview they're getting some shots. They're getting some offensive boards, but they're not getting an opportunity to, or they're not getting the basketballs to fall for an opportunity for a basket.
Well, they'll have 2 more shots at free throw line here.
That's right. Shot is up and no good. Jackson put the first shot up and was unsuccessful. Puts the second one up and got it to go down.
All right.
And now it is 26-4. Oh. There was no foul call. I was waiting for a stop in the action there. Shot is up over on the far side by Cash. No good. Rebounded on the low block by Tinsley. Tinsley with the basketball. And putting up the shot there. That was Brown. Tony Brown puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Shoemate. She's going to bring the ball across the timeline herself. Picks up her dribble. All the way over on the right side to Jerfy. Jerfy puts it up, no good, and oh my. Shoemate with the basket.
And one.
And she's going to have an opportunity for a three-point play. Anaya's favorite color is pink. And her favorite player is LeBron James as well.
Oh, a lot of LeBron James fans. All right.
Shot is up and no good. Back the other way, Longfellow with the basketball, puts a shot up, no good, off the iron. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. And Longfellow is up by 20 at 26-6. Southview to inbound the basketball. Long inbounds pass, stolen away by Cash. Cash puts up the shot, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown puts it up, and coming back the other way. And a rebound by Shoemate.
Yeah, another held ball.
And this time it's going to go over to Longfellow. Longfellow is going to inbound the basketball. Oh, the ball is inbounded. And that went off of Casey's leg out of bounds. So Southview's going to end up with the basketball once again. Southview inbounds the ball. Stolen away.
Stolen
McKinney
back.
and stolen back. And that time Jerfy got fouled, and it's going to be Southview's ball on the side.
She got the ball, but she also got her arm going for the steal there. Oh.
And looks like we're going to have another three-point attempt. Mariana Rios with the
nicely done
basket. She had the steal, the layup, and now an opportunity for a free throw. Mariana has not been to the free throw line today. And the shot is up and no good. We're going to go back the other way. Southview to inbound the basketball. And what do we got? We're going to have Longfellow to inbound the basketball on the side. McKinney inbounds the basketball to Manning. And what do we got? I think she came over the line on the inbounds, Joe.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to let McKinney inbound it again. McKinney inbounds to Manning. Long pass, and nice basket. It was Brown with the basket off the assist from Manning. Jerfy takes it across the timeline, brings it down. Got tied up by McKinney. And they're going to say a foul on McKinney. So once again, Griffey to inbound the basketball. Inbounds it, tipped away. (30-6) in favor of Longfellow with 2:05 remaining in the ball game. Griffey to inbound the basketball. Ball is stolen away. This time it's Rios. Rios taking it herself. She's going to get fouled. That was Contreras with the foul that time. Contreras' favorite player again is, guess who, Joe?
LeBron James?
Yes, there you go.
Great guess.
LeBron is a popular individual with the Southview 7th grade girls, as he is with a lot of people in the northern Ohio area. Free throw was unsuccessful. Shot is up and no good, but the rebound is put in and a stick back by Tony Brown.
Nice.
And right now it's 32-6 in favor of Longfellow. Longfellow is in the dark, ladies and gentlemen. Southview trying to bring the ball across, and Southview to inbound the basketball. Ball stolen away by Manning. And Rios is, that's Cash with the basketball. 1:34 remaining in the fourth and final quarter. That was Rios. Rios shot off the iron by Wright. Taking it back the other way. Jerpy puts it up. Off the iron, no good. Taking it back down the other way. Wright puts it up.
Blocked out of bounds.
And it's still going to be Longfellow basketball. 1:10 remaining. Ball's on the side. He's pointing where they're supposed to be, and nobody's paying attention to him. There we go. Got Wright to inbound the basketball. Inbounds it. Shot is up by Cash. No good, but rebounded by Longfellow. Cash to get another shot off the back of the iron. No good. This time rebounded by Southview. Coming back down the other way, coast to coast. That was Jackson. No good. Wright puts it up and in. (34-6) in favor of Longfellow. 32 seconds remaining. Jerpy puts the shot up. No good. 24 seconds remaining. Nobody but Longfellow down there. And they can't get it to go down. Finally, the Saints catch up, but
on their fourth try.
Yes, I believe that was fourth, quite possibly fifth. That was Tony Brown with the basket.
You ever notice a team's shooting percentage goes up on their fourth try?
2, 1, and that shot's not even going to count. And it's going to be Longfellow
dominating today.
Dominating over Southview, 36-6, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back to wrap this first one up. We'll be back right after this.
From providing care,
I served in the United States Army Nurse Corps,
to serving near the front lines.
I was the first woman ever to deploy on a Strategic Air Command deployment.
Military women have served in many roles while paving the way for others.
I lobbied for women to be on board submarines.
The veterans benefits you earned honor that service and can help with challenges you face on the home front. From job training to disability compensation to buying a home with a VA guaranteed home loan.
I'll be able to change my career and make more money and provide a better life for my family.
Find out more about your eligibility, including how to apply online using e-benefits.
I'm proud to be an Army Reserve veteran. My mission now is to help women with military service learn about their veterans benefits.
Achieve your next mission. Learn about and apply for your VA benefits today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back out here at Southview Middle School, wrapping up the first game of our doubleheader this afternoon. It was the Longfellow 7th grade girls over the Southview girls. It was a total of 36-6. Longfellow had quarters of 4, 8, 12, and 12, while Southview had quarters of 0, 3, 0, and 3. Looking at the scoring, first of all, for Southview, Janae Jackson had 1 point on a free throw in the fourth quarter. Anya Shoemate had 4 points on 2 baskets, 1 in the second and 1 in the fourth. And wrapping up the scoring, Aubrey Jerfy with 1 free throw in the second quarter of play for a total of 6 for Southview. Looking at the scoring for Longfellow, it was Jayla Wright with 8 points for Longfellow. Simone Witt with 4 points. Also Dynasty Tinsley with 2 points. Mariana Rios with 10 points for Longfellow, and the leading scorer, Tony Brown, with 12 points for the Longfellow victorious Titans. They had quarters of 4, 8, 12, and 12 for their total of 36. Once again, wrapping it up for this ball game, it was the Longfellow Titans over the Southview Titans in 7th grade girls basketball action. My name is Gary Pelter. Thank you very much and have a good afternoon.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.